Good evening, everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a temporary table in Sql. So let's get started. The first statement is going to be the create table. And I'm going to give the temporary table a name, and it always starts with an hash, do an hash temp, then hash temp, then you do an underscore. Let's give the temp table a content a name. So I'm going to name it contact 1. So the next thing for me to open a parenthesis, then I will pass the column and the data type. So in this case, I want to pass the content type ID, the name and the modified using their respective data type. So the first one is going to be contact type ID. The data type is what? Is int. I'm going to do int. I'm going to do comma. The next one is name. I'm going to do name. And the data type is what? It's n voucher 50. I'm going to do comma. And the next one is the modified date. And the data type is what? It's daytime. I'm going to do daytime. Then I'm going to do what? I'm going to close the parentheses. So the next thing is for me to insert my select all. The all standing for the star symbol from my temp content. You can see the IntelliSense pop it up. So I'm going to do tab. Then this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do all this. Then I'm going to run it. Can you say it says it doesn't bring any value for me simply because I've not inserted any value into it. So it brings the result brings the content type ID, the 3 columns that I passed in my create table function. So for us to insert a value, let's go to the next line and let's do insert into. Then I'll call my temp table, which is contact 1. Then I'll do values and I'll open the parentheses and I'll put inside the value. Then I'll do single quote 1 and close the quote. Then I'll do comma. So the one is that I'm passing the content type ID. The next one is for me to pass the name. I want to give my name to be the accounting manager. So I'm going to do open quote. Then I'm going to do accounting manager. I'm going to close the quote. Then I'm going to do comma. Then I'm going to put the exact date time format for the modified date. So I'm going to do the format for the modified date is 2008 -04 -03. Then it has some the hour, meaning seconds. So I'm going to do 00, full column 00, full column 00.0.0.0. So after that, then I'm going to close it. So let's give it a run. You can see it says that one role affected. So now what I want to do is that let's run it just for us to see the output of our temp content 1. So if we give it a run, you can see that we have the value that we inserted into the table has been passed, the table has been populated. So we have the one, we have the accounting manager, and we have the value for the modified date. Now, what I want to do is that I want to populate this temp underscore content one table using this, the pre-populated or the pre-populated value in this person.content type database object table. So for me to do that, let's go to the next line. I'm going to do insert into, and I'll do my hash temp content one. I'm going to do select all from, then I'm going to call the, I'm going to call this person.content type database. I'm going to do dot person dot content type. Let me scroll this up. Can you see this works, right? This is insert into the temp underscore content one table. Select from this table. So I'm selecting from this table. So let me give it a run. Let me do the run the insert into the temp underscore content one. So can you see it says 20 rows affected? So let's go back to our select clause from the temp underscore content one. So this is the thing. Each time you insert a value into your temp table, you have to come here and run it using the select all from the temp table to know if the 20 rows were populated. So let's give it a run. So now we have 21 record. So the 21 record is the addition of the pre-populated value, which is this, and the additional 20 record that it pulls from here. So this is basically an example of a temp table and how to create a temp table in Sql. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.